Hello students, welcome to MGC Learning. I am Manju Dilip. Today I am going to start with the 12th standard mathematics topic indefinite integration part 13. We already discussed in the previous video about uh, integration by partial fractions. So today we are discussing some questions about this topic and the forms of integration is given here. So rational form, if it is px square plus qx plus r upon x minus a into x minus b into x minus c, then partial form is a upon x minus a plus b upon x minus b plus c upon x minus c. If it is px square plus qx plus r upon x minus a whole square into x minus b, that means one factor is repeating twice. So a upon x minus a plus b upon x minus a whole square plus c upon x minus c. If it is px square plus qx plus r upon x minus a into x square plus bx plus c, that is one is linear factor and another one is quadratic equation, and we cannot further factorize into linear form, real form. So a upon x minus a plus bx plus c, here the numerator is bx plus c upon x square plus bx plus c. So we are discussing the first type. The denominator is expressed as non-repeated linear factors. The question is x square plus 2 upon x minus 1 into x plus 2 into x plus 3. So let I is equal to integral x square plus 2 upon x minus 1 into x plus 2 into x plus 3 dx. So we can write this term as a upon x minus 1 plus b upon x plus 2 plus c upon x plus 3. That's equal to a into x plus 2 into x plus 3 plus b into x minus 1 into x plus 3 plus c into x minus 1 into x plus 2 upon x minus 1 into x plus 2 into x plus 3. So numerator can be written as x square plus 2 is equal to a into x plus 2 into x plus 3 plus b into x minus 1 into x plus 3 plus c into x minus 1 into x plus 2. Now we can find the values of a, b, c by solving this equation. So when x is equal to 1, this left hand side will become 1 square plus 2. That's equal to a into 3 plus 4. Remaining terms will become 0. So from that you will get a is equal to 1 upon 4. Similarly, put x is equal to minus 2 in this equation. Then we will get minus 2 square plus 2, that's equal to b into minus 3 into 1. So from that you will get b is equal to minus 2. Similarly, when x is equal to minus 3, you will get minus 3 square plus 2, that's equal to c into minus 4 into minus 1. From that you will get c is equal to 11 upon 4. Now we will apply this ABC values in this term. So this term will become, in the place of a it is 1 upon 4 upon x minus 1 plus minus 2 upon x plus 2 plus c 11 upon 4 upon x plus 3. So you will get like this. Then substituting this in this integral, I is equal to integral 1 upon 4 upon x minus 1 plus minus 2 upon x plus 2 plus 11 upon 4 into x plus 3 dx. Integrating, you will get 1 upon 4 log mod x minus 1 minus 2 log mod x plus 2 plus 11 upon 4 log mod x plus 3 plus c. So that is the answer for this question. Next question is x square plus x minus 1 upon x square plus x minus 6. Now this term can be written here, both the numerator and denominator have the same degree. So we can adjust the numerator as denominator. So this term will become x square plus x minus 6 plus 5 upon x square plus x minus 6. So this question can be written as let I is equal to integral x square plus x minus 1 upon x square plus x minus 6 dx. Then we can substitute this term here. So there are two terms in the numerator, you can split it. So integral x square plus x minus 6 upon x square plus x minus 6 dx plus 5 into integral 1 upon x square plus x minus 6 dx. So integral 1 dx plus 5 into integral 1 upon x plus 3 into x minus 2, you can factorize this as like this. So I is equal to x plus 5 into integral 1 upon x plus 3 into x minus 2 dx. This is equation number 1. Now we can find the value of this term, second term in this one. So 5 into integral 1 upon x plus 3 into x minus 2 dx can be written as, we can solve with this one as partial fraction method. So 1 upon x plus 3 into x minus 2 can be written as a upon x plus 3 plus b upon x minus 2. After finding a and b value, we can substitute in this one. That time we will use 5. Now we are just finding this value. So 1 is equal to a into x minus 2 plus b into x plus 3. Put x is equal to 2. 1 is equal to 5, therefore b is equal to 1 upon 5. Put x is equal to minus 3, this term will become 0. So minus 3 minus 2 is minus 5a is equal to 1, therefore a is equal to minus 1 upon 5. Now this term will become like this. So minus 1 upon 5 upon x plus 3 plus 1 upon 5 upon x minus 2. Therefore integral 5 upon x plus 3 into x minus 2 dx is equal to 5 into minus 1 upon 5 integral 1 upon x plus 3 dx. Similarly, plus 5 into 1 upon 5 integral 1 upon x minus 2 dx. Substituting in equation number 1, this will become like this. So that's equal to minus log mod x plus 3 plus log x minus 2 plus c. So equation 1, this is the equation number 1. Here already we have find this one x. So after substituting these values, you will get x minus log mod x plus 3 plus log mod x minus 2 plus c. That is the answer for this question. Next question is integral 3x minus 2 upon x plus 1 whole square into x plus 3 dx. Here the first linear factor is repeating twice, so you have to write this as a upon x plus 1 plus b upon x plus 1 whole square plus c upon x plus 3. Now taking LCM of this one, LCM is x plus 1 whole square into x plus 3. So first term will become a into x plus 3 into x plus 1 plus b into x plus 1 x plus 3 plus c into x plus 1 whole square. So from first and second term you can take this x plus 3 outside. So x plus 3 into a of x plus 1 plus b you will get plus c into x plus 1 whole square. Now 3x minus 2 is equal to this numerator. Denominator we can cancel from both sides. When x is equal to minus 1, a will become 0. So you will get minus 5 is equal to 2b. So b is equal to minus 5 upon 2. Similarly, when x is equal to minus 3, a and b will become 0. Only c will remain. So minus 11 is equal to 4c. Therefore, c is equal to minus 11 upon 4. When x is equal to 0, left hand side will become minus 2 is equal to after substituting this 0 values in x place, you will get minus 2 is equal to 3a plus 3b plus 3c. Either you can put like this, or you can equate the coefficient of x square of both sides. That way also you can find out. So anyway, if you are solving, you must get the same value for this term. So minus 2 is equal to, you are getting 3a plus 3 into minus 5 upon 2 into 11 up minus 11 upon 4. After solving, you are getting a is equal to 11 upon 4. So we can substitute a, b, c in this place. So this integral will become I is equal to integral. In the place of a, it is 11 upon 4 upon x plus 1. In the place of b, it is minus 5 upon 2 upon x plus 1 whole square. In the place of c, it is minus 11 upon 4 upon x plus 3 dx. You can take this 11 upon 4 outside. So 11 upon 4 into integral dx upon x plus 1 minus 5 upon 2 integral dx upon x plus 1 whole square minus 11 upon 4 integral 1 upon x plus 3 dx. So you will get 11 upon 4 log mod x plus 1 minus 5 by 2 into minus 1 upon x plus 1 minus 11 upon 4 log mod x plus 3 plus c. That is 11 upon 4 log mod x plus 1 minus log mod x plus 3 plus minus into minus is plus 5 upon 2 into x plus 1 plus c. So this is log a minus log b. You can write it as log a upon b. So 11 upon 4 log mod x plus 1 upon x plus 3 plus 5 upon 2 into x plus 1 plus c is the answer for this question. Next question is 1 upon x into x raised to 5 plus 1. So let I is equal to integral x raised to 4 upon x into x raised to 5 plus 1 dx. Put x raised to 5 is equal to t. Therefore, dt upon dx is equal to 5 into x raised to 4. Therefore, x raised to 4 dx is equal to dt upon 5. So, this integral I will become I is equal to integral dt upon 5 upon t into t plus 1. That's equal to 1 upon 5 dt upon t into t plus 1. Now, we can find the values of t, this function 1 upon t into t plus 1 by using partial fractions. So 1 upon t into t plus 1 can be written as a upon t plus b upon t plus 1. Now taking LCM, t into t plus 1, a into t plus 1 plus b into t. So 1 is equal to a into t plus 1 plus b into t. So put t is equal to 0, you will get a equal to 1. Put t equal to minus 1, you are getting b equal to minus 1. Now this term will become I is equal to 1 upon 5 integral 1 upon t minus 1 upon t plus 1 dt from 1. So 1 upon 5 integral dt upon t minus integral 1 upon t plus 1 dt. That is 1 upon 5 log mod t minus log mod t plus 1 plus c. So 1 upon 5 into log mod x raised to 5 minus log mod x raised to 5 plus 1 plus c. That can be, this is log a minus log b format. You can write it as log a upon b. So 1 upon 5 log mod x raised to 5 upon x raised to 5 plus 1 plus c is the answer for this question. Next question is integral 3 sin x minus 2 cos x upon 5 minus cos square x minus 4 sin x dx. Here you are just adjusting this cos square x in terms of sin x, so you can substitute all the denominator term will become sin, so you can substitute sin x is equal to t. So if you are substituting sin x is equal to t, cos x dx is equal to dt, so this question term will become integral 3t minus 2 into this term will become dt, t square minus 4t plus 4. So this is t minus 2 whole square. So this can be done with partial fraction method like this. So 3t minus 2 upon t minus 2 whole square is equal to a upon t minus 2 plus b upon t minus 2 whole square. That's equal to a into t minus 2 plus b upon t minus 2 whole square. Therefore 3t minus 2 is equal to a into t minus 2 plus b. So after solving this one, comparing the coefficient of t and the constant terms, we are getting a value is equal to minus 2 and b value is equal to 4. Substituting in this place and integrating, I is equal to integral 3 upon t minus 2 plus 4 upon t minus 2 whole square dt. That's equal to 3 into integral dt upon t minus 2 plus 4 into integral dt upon t minus 2 whole square. So first term will become 3 log mod t minus 2 plus 4 into minus 1 upon t minus 2 plus c. So that's equal to log mod sin x minus 2 whole raised to 3 by law of exponent, and substituting also minus 4 upon sin x minus 2 plus c is the answer for this question. Next question is 2x square minus 1 upon x raised to 4 plus 9x square plus 20. Here x square is equal to 2, you can substitute. So this term will become 2t minus 1 upon t square plus 9t plus 20. Then factorizing, you will get t plus 5 into t plus 4. So a upon t minus t plus 5 plus b upon t plus 4 you can write. 2t minus 1 is equal to a into t plus 4 plus b into t plus 5. Now you can put t is equal to minus 4 and t is equal to minus 5. You will get b is equal to minus 9 and a equal to 11. Substituting these two values in the place of a and b and splitting 11 upon x square plus 5 minus 9 upon x square plus 4 you will get. Here we are substituting this t for only x square to find the partial fraction. So resubstitution is important before finding the integration. Now you will integrate. So I is equal to integral 11 upon x square plus 5 dx minus 9 into integral 1 upon x square plus 4 dx. So 11 you can take it out. So integral 1 upon x square plus root 5 whole square dx minus 9 up into 1 upon x square plus 2 square dx. So you can apply the formula integral 1 upon x square plus a square dx formula. That is 1 upon a tan inverse x upon a plus c. So 11 into 1 upon root 5 tan inverse x upon root 5 minus 9 into 1 upon 2 into tan inverse x upon 2 plus c. So that is the answer for this question. So I is equal to 11 upon root 5 tan inverse x upon root 5 minus 9 upon 2 tan inverse x upon 2 plus c is the answer for this question. So in this question you have to remember this one. We are giving substitution for x square as t only for finding the values of a and b by using partial fraction method. After that we are resubstituting before integration. So that is why we are not finding derivative of this one and we are not changing that in t function fully in not tree. So that you have to remember. Some questions are given to you, you have to solve it. Thank you.